Have you ever noticed how our mind becomes extra active the moment we even think of starting something on our own? It's like 1,000 what ifs suddenly appear from nowhere. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? And the funny part, these questions don't appear when you are living an ordinary routine. They appear only when you are about to grow. Almost every entrepreneur, Jack Ma, Elon Musk, has said the same thing. The journey doesn't begin with courage, it begins with fear. The difference is, successful people don't wait for fear to disappear, they walk with it. Let me share a story that reflects this beautifully. A young man in Bengaluru named Anirudh dreamed of starting a cloud kitchen. His food was extraordinary, the kind that makes people pause mid-bite. His friends encouraged him, his family believed in him, but his own mind didn't. Every time he came close to beginning, fear whispered something new. He spent 2 years planning, preparing, imagining scenarios without taking a single real step. One day, his mentor sat with him and asked a simple question. Tell me honestly, Anirudh, what exactly are you scared of? And for the first time, he stopped running from the answer. He realized he wasn't scared of losing money. He wasn't scared of customers rejecting him. He was scared of being judged by the people he knew. He was scared of being seen trying. That tiny clarity changed everything. He didn't suddenly become fearless, but the fear became smaller. Within a month, he launched a tiny version of his kitchen from his home. And today, he runs multiple branches. Fear didn't disappear. He just stopped letting it lead his life. When you really look closely, most fears that stop people from starting a business are not about businesses at all. They are about identity, about ego, about being seen starting small. We fear the opinions of people who aren't even thinking about us. We fear failure more than we fear regret, and regret is always heavier. Sarah Blackley grew up with a father who asked her every night, "What did you fail at today?" Not, "What did you achieve? What did you fail at?" She says that question made her fearless because she started seeing failure as normal, not shameful. Imagine being raised like that, you wouldn't fear starting anything. Jack Ma says giving up is the real failure, and he's right. The fear is not in starting. The fear is in imagining all the things that might go wrong. The mind tries to protect you from the unknown. It thinks it's keeping you safe, but sometimes safety becomes a cage that looks comfortable from the inside. Here is something powerful you can start doing today. Start tiny, ridiculously tiny. If you want to start a bakery, don't dream of a shop. Just bake for one person. If you want to start teaching, don't plan a coaching center. Teach one child. Fear loses its authority the moment you take action so small that your brain doesn't feel threatened. There is a beautiful concept in psychology where you list the worst case scenario. Almost 90% of the time, the worst case scenario is something you can survive. You realize that you won't lose everything. You won't be destroyed. You will simply learn. People like Naval Ravikant use this method. Remove the fiction from fear. Because fear is 90% imagination and 10% reality. Tonight, take a blank page and write one simple sentence. What exactly am I afraid of? Write whatever comes. Don't judge yourself. Once fear becomes visible, it becomes smaller. And if you feel comfortable, share one of those fears in the comments. Someone else might read your comment and realize they aren't alone. If this episode made something inside you shift, give me a like. It tells me you want more episodes like this. And there is a wonderful book suggestion for you that explains fear in a very human, gentle way. Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. It teaches you how to grow, not by removing fear, but by moving forward with it. The Amazon link is in the description and the pinned comment. Thank you for listening. This is day 2. Today, you didn't just learn about fear, you understood its language. That's the first step to mastering it. Share your story below, subscribe, and come back tomorrow. Because tomorrow's episode is a big one. How do you build an entrepreneurial mindset from zero? This is the blueprint behind every successful founder. See you tomorrow. Till then, bye bye.